Should I or should I not join the military? I joined the military right after high school in 2024. I'm now past 9 months as a Marine enlisted. It's 2025, so is it worth it from what I experienced as a junior enlisted Marine? So many of us have at least had that thought of whether they want to join the military, have doubts, or someone told me, or family history, all of that. But like the military has always stayed the same, like no matter what, as long as the government's still intact, then will there always be military people in need. So if you don't know, I'm Andres. I'm a Lance Corporal in the Marine Corps. I'm a 6073 for my MOS. That's support equipment, refrigeration, electrician, mechanic. Still a student status right now, as of I'm in my second schoolhouse here in Coronado. And yeah, so let's start with the given. Like any job, one of the few reasons people join is because of the pay in the military. Like if you think about it, from like E1 to like E4, you're not getting paid much. You're pretty getting paid like less than a minimum wage in like a Monday to Friday job. You're not earning much, man. Like you're like nobody unless you took that leader role. So, but if you look into like a sergeant pay, right, you're actually getting paid quite a handsome for that, of course. And but that doesn't matter because the pay is always gonna stay the same no matter what, no matter the economic or the market falling. It don't matter. You're still getting paid, making it like a risk-free job in a sense. In a sense. Um, One good thing about it is that you can learn a lot from it. Basically, there's a lot of experiences, qualifications that can literally grant you a blue-collar job in company like Lockheed Martin. So as you can see, this is basically the job that I do. These are the all the certifications and licenses you can get. There's honestly so many that you can possibly get. Let's check. Let's see. There's five whole pages of anything of all this stuff that you can get in just certification and licenses. Now let's look at apprenticeships. Um, you have all these apprenticeships and all these programs too. And you're getting all these licenses. And let's see, you can get jobs here. Yeah. Yeah, this is all the stuff you can get for like veterans. Like it's right there. And one of those big boys. Because they always look for like military personnel. They seem as dependable, fit to perform their jobs. And for my MOS, 6073 diesel, I've basically done like a little bit of learning about diesel mechanic, troubleshooter for like electricians, hydraulics and air conditioner systems in that field, in the aviation field, in the Marine Corps. So it's something to think about it. If you want like the grunt life, you want to go out in the field and choose a combat MOS like infantry. But if you want more like a technical career, like you choose like aviation, right? Or something that as an engineering field that can be translated into society and it can basically give you a job later on. It's really useful. So I chose aviation. So might as well get my expertise and make the best out of it. Now, if you like videos like this more, because I'm upgrading my setup, hit that like and subscribe button. Now, let's be real with me. We all look at like the biggest contender as the reason why we join. The benefits, right? Yeah. I know many of you, including me, signed that contract because of the benefits. They're simply so good, like don't lie. Like, you want to travel? Oh, we can give you that. You want to retire in like 20 years? Oh, here you go. Get this money. You want to get a GI Bill that will fund your studies and not have a student step that you're going to pay off in like the past decades? We can forgive that. So basically, like outside of us, like if you start like 4 years, they're like other students right there, like I don't know, like they be like selling their souls, like writing like 50 essays about English, a language they speak, so they can get into like a top university like Harvard or some UC college. And for us, well, we just have to maintain a high GPA, and we're basically almost allowed to get in anything. So right here, where is it? Right here, like almost all the benefits listed. I don't know if you can see it well, but those are all the benefits listed, or at least most of them. And that is just like a small amount. Like one of the biggest ones for me right now is like a free meals, like in the chow hall, free rent on base, free gym, take advantage of that, discounted travel, free community events. You know, got the military discounts, you know, you got the house loans, you got BH for the married, you got childcare, you got clothing allowance, everything and more depending on where you're stationed at. You want to travel too, you have benefits too. You can have a great time whether you want to use them or not. Now you can not give a fuck about like real estate or buying a house or a car or any of that stuff in investment, but like in the military, they give you like a 401k, that's the TSP with like a 5% match. So you can use that to invest. Now let's say you're like a regular guy, you're like a regular Joe. Say you don't want to get married, you don't want to have kids, you don't want to invest, you don't want to do all that like nerdy shit and just hit like the gym and travel and hanging out with your buds and everything. Have that sense of camaraderie. So you can live a peaceful life with honestly like little to no setbacks whatsoever. As long as you show up, do your job, and keep up the standard of which you are assigned to, you'll basically just be there. So that's what honestly I aspire to do. Either like all those benefits, I just go to like the beach, the gym, I work out a day, I go with friends downtown, I go eat in a restaurant on Sunday, I go home, I read and all of that. So that works for me, at least. But like, why does this matter, right? What's the purpose? Why did I join? So for me, I gain like stability and more freedom. It sounds ironic, right? Like you join the military to get more freedom, even though you like have a boss like constantly around and everything telling you what to do. You have to show up, otherwise you go to jail. That's basically what it says in the contract. So, but for me, I feel more free than I did like back in 8 years in home, living with my parents as a teen. Like I know I'm young, I'm 19, and I just joined, but I'm like, damn. I never in my life would have thought that I'd be in freaking Florida, Pensacola, and then going here to like San Diego, and now live in like a bigger apartment and everything. And I haven't even hit the fleet. I'm a Lance Corporal already. It's been only 9 months since I joined, graduated boot camp, MCT. It's honestly a blessing for me. I gained my citizenship, so I don't have to deal with that no more. So, not gonna lie, when I first got my MOS, I thought I was gonna work on planes, but it turns out I was like gonna work on tractors and support equipment. But so far, the experiences that I got here and like the awesome people and places, it made me more, how do I say, like a more firm, more responsible person. So I gained a lot of discipline through the military. Should you not join the military, that's up to what you want to do. Like, what's your purpose? You maybe want to learn. Maybe you don't want to pay for college. Maybe you just want to join because you want to serve your country. There's so many good reasons to join. There's little to no setbacks unless you choose to like give your just combat or anything like that. But that's not what the military is. Just like war fighting and all the stuff like that, unless in times of war. So that's what I've done right now in 2025, and see you.